Good morning. Robin Miller here, your winking chef. And guess what? Today we're not cooking. No, I've come out to show you a very serious matter in my old neighborhood. I'm in Mascot, Tennessee. That's where I was raised. And there's an issue going on. Anybody that knows anything at all about Mascot, Tennessee, you know it was a mining town. And it has been for 130 years or more. Anyway, we've experienced a boom recently of people moving in and building houses, and it's great, and we love that. But there's an issue going on with some of these mines that have been abandoned, and I don't know whether they weren't shored up properly. I don't know. But anyway, I'm here with a landowner. Her name is Savannah. I'm not going to give you her complete name. She can do that if she wants to. I'm not going to give you her address because, folks, what I'm going to show you is very serious and it's very dangerous. So even if you see this and you recognize her and you recognize where she lives, do not come over here because this is not safe. This isn't safe at all. So I'm going to turn the camera around and let you see Savannah. She's going to tell you her story and we'll let it go from there. So you won't be seeing me. You'll be seeing what I'm going to show you. And Savannah, okay, let me show you this. You see that? And that is her outbuilding. And I don't know if you can see it right there, but underneath that white part, the hole is already broken through. And folks, this is an abandoned mine, a caved-in mine underneath the ground. So Savannah, why don't you tell us about it?
Hi, my name is Savannah. We moved here in February, and the day after we got set up, I looked out my kitchen window and I saw earth missing. It didn't make a sound. It didn't have any cracks. There was no sinking. I just walked out and there was a 150-foot hole in the yard. So I contacted the county, who couldn't do anything because it was a private residence. I was just looking for guidance. And within 24 hours, TDEC had contacted me and come to look. It was through their mine reclamation team that we found out that this was Mascot 1 tunnel caving in. When I invited Nearstar, the mine that owns the mineral rights and this tunnel, to come take a look and offer any help to the community that they could, they said that if they helped, that it would be a liability for them and that they wouldn't do that because the entire tunnel system, Mascot 1 and Mascot 2, are both falling in. And they didn't want to save the entire town from caving in, which is what their geologist told me was going to happen next. So I am currently living with a hole that has doubled in size since it opened in February, that is going to expand across the entire town of Mascot. It opened up here on a piece of land where 10 people live that I'm responsible for, 4 of which are children, 2 of which are my own. And we are quickly reaching a point at which it's becoming dangerous, not just for us, but for our entire community. And if we don't pull together, then there won't be anything that they'll do about it.
Savannah, do you remember anyone's name, specifically names that you've spoken to downtown or TDEC or anybody?
Daniel Lawrence is the man working at TDEC that I've been in the most contact with.
Okay.
Mr. Miller is a geologist at TDEC that I've spoken with.
Okay.
Nearstar sent out one of their lawyers and one of their geologists, whose names I don't remember, but I can get.
Okay. Okay.
And they laughed when they said that the tunnels were falling in, and
oh my,
told me that if I wanted to keep the hole from getting bigger, all I could do was maybe dig a trench around it so that water wouldn't go into it and wash the clay away. But they didn't.
And that even at that would only be a temporary fix, wouldn't it?
Well, and I can't
Yeah,
dig here.
yeah. And no, and as I walked up here, I noticed. Of course, you haven't gotten close enough to mow, and I don't blame you. But I did notice the ground around this, where you've got blocked off, is sinking in. It's getting lower than the rest of the ground.
Well, and what you see here is a fraction. This hole goes all the way up under that building. It's a wonder it hasn't fallen yet.
I see. And
that's what a lot of this stuff is things that we were just able to grab out of the building before
it got unsafe to go in.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Now, tell me, you said you lived here with nine other people?
I do.
Your family?
Yes.
Mother and father?
My mother-in-law, my niece, my brother-in-law, his wife, and his daughter, my own husband and 2 children, and I have another brother-in-law who comes and stays every month for a couple weeks.
Tell me the age of your children.
Mine are 7 and 3. My niece is 14, and my other niece is also 14.
Okay. And folks, as you know, you can tell a 7-year-old something all day long. That don't mean he's going to do it.
No.
Because he's a child.
My children can't. We went from
No, they don't comprehend this.
We went from buying this property so that my mother-in-law could retire to not having anything to help her retire with, and not having anything to give our children.
Savannah, again, we're putting this out here in hopes that people will see it. I hope people who watching this will share this. We need to get this information out. It needs to be known, and it needs to be seen. That's why I'm over here videoing this. You can talk about a hole all day long, but until you actually see it. And again, let me caution you, if you know Savannah, if you know where she lives, do not come over here, because it is simply not safe for anyone to be here. We need people to set up and pay attention. And like Savannah said, this is happening all throughout Mascot. And if you know of Mascot, you live in Mascot, you're around Mascot, then you know about all the mining. And if these tunnels are running, and they are, all through Mascot, then not just 2 weeks ago, we had what they called a sinkhole on Mascot Road. Yet another one. They're not sinkholes, folks. They're not sinkholes. They're collapsing mines. And we need somebody to pay attention. We need to get something done. And I'm hoping to do this. Somebody will reach out. A news media might pick this up. That can do far more than I can on Facebook. Savannah, do you want to include any contact information?
Sure. You can contact me at 865-356-2359. And I would be happy to answer any questions, take any advice, or anything that you have to tell me. I would love to hear from you.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you would like to say? Anything you would like to urge people to, other than pray for you and pray for the entire community of Mascot?
It has been suggested that the more people who contact our state representative and our senator about this problem, the more likely it is that it will be fixed.
And we're in District 8, correct?
I believe so.
Yes, we are.
And, my little voice isn't going to do anything, but the voice of the entire community, squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Yes. Mascot, Tennessee is in Knox County. Tennessee, it is in Knox County, and like I said, this particular area is District 8. We're in East Knox County in East Tennessee. Man, I'm telling you, let me give it one more good look. I don't want to get too close, because now I can't be falling down in a hole today. But look at that, folks. Look at that. And it is something, I will tell you. It might not look too bad to you all. And now, and I see this white stuff. looks like some kind of siding
It was.
underneath that,
Falling
and
in.
I can tell up on this upper edge you can see part of the hole. So it just keeps caving in. It just keeps getting bigger, and I have a feeling it will continue to get bigger and bigger.
It'll get bigger until all of Mascot is in it.
Okay. Oh well. So folks, here's you something to look at today. Please let me encourage you to share this. Share it everywhere. When you see it, please share it. Again, this is very serious information. We need to be paying attention. I don't even know what else I will tell you. I just am in awe of the whole thing. And how many acres do you have, Savannah?
9.
9 acres. And as you can see, this is not too far from her driveway. The road is just, well, you can't see the road because it's grown up, but the road's right there. And like I said, let me caution you again, please do not come over here. It's simply not safe. Contact Savannah if you want to talk to her, but just don't take it upon yourself to come over here. It is not safe. Okay, I'm Robin Miller. I appreciate your being on. Thank you very much for letting me come out here. You know, I grew up in Mascot, and we're thrilled to death with the growth Mascot is experiencing.
It is a beautiful place to live, a wonderful place to raise children, as long as it doesn't fall in a hole.
I understand.
It'd be a shame.
It would. But listen, folks, please let's get this news out there, and hopefully somebody will be able to get something done here and give us a game plan for the future. You know, I understand that nobody can come here and say, okay, but they can get a game plan. There's game plans everywhere. People know what they're going to do under certain circumstances. Let's see if we can get something going here. Thank you for watching and sharing. You have a great day.